All right, with us here now, Republican Governor of Florida,
the incredibly popular Florida governor.
The very popular. Oh my, his approval rating, they love him in Florida. Yeah. All right, Charlie Crist, talk to me about Sarah Palin's clothing allowance. How do you get one of these things?
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
I get my clothes at Dillard's here in Florida, and it's great. It's a wonderful department store.
That's why they like them.
It is.
Yeah.
That's why they like them.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you, I think the real issue is, it's the economy. And I think what people care about is not so much what attire people wear, but what they care about deeply is how people on this ticket are going to cut taxes. They're going to put more of the taxpayers' hard-earned money back into their pockets so they have an opportunity to do well for their families, to be able to pay for an education.
Governor, I completely agree with you, and I think that's what people are thinking about, and I don't want to belabor this because I just think talking about clothes is not something we do on this show, but having said that, if you're saying people are worried about the economy, and if you're saying they're worried about taxes, aren't they going to be a little bit worried about Sarah Palin getting $150,000? Doesn't that fly in the face of the message of the campaign?
Well, as I understand it, the campaign has said that these items are going to be donated to charity.
That's correct.
Which I think is admirable.
All right. Well, so, I mean, I guess go ahead, Willie. Take it.
Governor, Chuck Todd just laid out a pretty bleak picture for John McCain with less than 2 weeks ago in the campaign. Some battleground states apparently slipping away from him. How does it look for John McCain in your state of Florida?
Well, it looks good in Florida. I can tell you there was a Rasmussen poll yesterday, had Senator McCain up by 1. So he's doing well in the Sunshine State. I'm looking forward to being with him tomorrow. He's coming back to campaign in the I-4 corridor. Spent a lot of time in Florida, and I think it's really paying off. I mean, it started, as you know, back with the primary victory in January, and it continues to manifest itself in very positive returns as it relates to these polls. I've seen some of the polls nationally, but, as we all know, it really comes down to state by state and the electoral votes. So I'm optimistic about Florida. I think he's going to win it.
Hey, Governor, let me ask you something about one of the great eyesores in this century or any century, the pit that the Tampa Bay Rays play in. The World Series starts...
It's not that bad.
No, it's horrible. I understand. That's why you're popular down there. But the World Series starts this evening.
Tonight, I'm going to be there. Can't wait.
What does the World Series do for that area? What does the World Series do for the economic climate in North Florida, Tampa Bay, St. Pete, if anything?
Oh, it's a great question. It does a lot. I mean, having these games, listen, it was gut-wrenching to watch the games go 7 against the Red Sox, and sorry about your socks, but, for the economy, it was great. And having the World Series in Tampa Bay, it's just a tremendous benefit, not only to the Tampa Bay region, but the entire state. And it's great to see. I'm very happy for them, especially second lowest payroll in Major League Baseball, and they're in the World Series.
It's like a Republican
stunning
team.
Accomplishment.
Well, you know what it was? It was a former Goldman Sachs executive that bought them and ran them as a business, as opposed to as a source of personal entertainment of some kind. Although I'm sure he's personally entertained right now.
They've done a great job.
Dapperly dressed Governor Crist. Thank you very much.
Go Dillards.
It's my pleasure.
Go Dillards. I'll have to stop by
Great to be with you.
Nice to see you.